Basically, I just want to kind of play around with all the platforms. My clock shop is acting up. I can't do anything. Now, for any of the makeup that I use, if you're interested in it, you can find it on my LTK, on the clock shop, or in Amazon. So you can find it basically everywhere. Okay, so we're just even put a little question and answer up here. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Obviously, I haven't live streamed on here in a really long time, guys. Is there any way to make this a little bit? There we go. I needed that to be a little bit smaller. Okay, so now let's go ahead and finish my makeup. First off, I've got on some peel on eyebrows, peel off lips, guys. And now I just need to actually brush off the excess powder that I had on. I used Beauty Bakery flour powder, guys. It's a really finely milled translucent powder that really helps give the finish that I love. And then I actually even go over that with a foundation powder. But I put that one on first because I have a nice blurring effect. And then I add this one for a little bit of color because this one has a little bit of color to it. And then I just kind of almost contour with it. And then I'll rub it on my eyes. And this one here helps further blur. Has a little bit of color. But now the foundation is on point, guys. Let's go on to the eyes. Let's see. What do I want for my eyes? I need something to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm trying to find something for that. I need an eye primer. Preferably a white one. I've lost my white one, though. I don't know where it's gone. I've got like 5 of them. And somehow I've managed to lose every single one of them. Why is this question and answer wasn't coming on? Okay, so here we go, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with, this is a MAC paint stick or something. Paint, is it even paint? Shade stick. And this one here has been discontinued, so you won't be able to find this one anywhere. But this one here is really great because it was a limited edition gold one. It's like a beige gold. So I really love this one. I wish that they did actually still make it. And I got it was a holiday. It was actually a while ago, but I still have it because I like it, especially when I can't find my white. And I use it as an eye primer, bottom line. So I'm going to put it like all the way under my eyes and everything. And I just use it on the lower lid. I don't use it on any other part of my eye, guys. And then you can see now I'm all nice and highlighted. I'm going to take a nice white shimmery shade now and pop that in the corner of my eye. But now. There we go. And then I use a ColourPop highlighter, actually, to highlight under my brow, guys. Or at least, hopefully, I will be. If I can find it. I don't know. I was having so many problems trying to connect to the clock shop this morning. It's really thrown me off. It just kept wanting to disconnect. I couldn't tag anything. It was very frustrating. But we seem to be going pretty smooth today, guys. I seem to be moving pretty smooth today. Even if I can't find everything right off, I will find it. Here's a ColourPop eyeshadow, but that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see what's in here. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Welcome, Jim. Welcome. Well, thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you. That was exactly what I was going for. I'll try to hang my flag next time. How about that? We're just going to go ahead and use this ColourPop one today. Oh, here it is. Here's what I was looking for. Oh, okay. Let's use both of them. This should actually be pretty cool. So I'm going to go in with this one right here by ColourPop. This is actually called Lunch Money, guys. Again, you can find it at LTK, the Clock Shop, my Amazon. everywhere. And I'm going to pop this right here under my brow. This is actually a highlighter, but look how good it looks as an eyeshadow highlighter. Now I'm going to pop a little bit on my nose. We'll actually do a little bit more here in a little bit. And we can actually probably even be taking off his lip liner. Now, we'll take his ColourPop eyeshadow right here and pop that on top. Now, the highlighter is actually a cream to powder. In case everybody was wondering, I assume Jim probably couldn't wait to find out that it was a cream to powder. And I was excited to tell you. Welcome, George. Hi, how are you? Welcome, Sebastian. Now we're going to peel off this lip liner. Again, you can find it on my LTK, the Clock Shop, guys. It was actually a set of 4. And I used one of the medium shades. And we'll finish my lips. I'll get more of my lips done than just this. But this here, I at least have a stain. So when my lip stuff wears off, my lips aren't as naked. You know what I mean? And it gives a little shadow, so now they look fuller just automatically. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. So now, let's go ahead and let's get into some more makeup. Now, the brows have to actually sit and stain for like an hour or 2, so I can't even peel those off yet, but I will be peeling those off soon. So let's go ahead and do some eyeshadow, guys. Now, yesterday when I actually did this look, I used a highlighter again for my eyes. That is probably what I'm going to do today. I'm just trying to think. I already put a primer down. If you guys remember, I used MAC makeup for that. Okay, let's see. How about a nice golden shade? You guys want to do gold? We're going to be doing gold and pink, though, so I've got to keep that in mind. We'll make it like a rose gold. Oh, yeah, this would be nice. Here we go. I'm going to put this down. This is like a rose gold. I'm kind of making this. I'm mixing 2 shades in here that I have, guys, and then just applying it with my fingers. Look at that. This here is just something I got on the Clock Shop, the eyeshadows that I'm using, that's always sold out. So I don't know what to tell you. It's really hard to actually find it not sold out. Okay. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. Now that I have that on, now let's go ahead and finish this. Let's get a little pop of pink, because pink's one of my favorite colors, guys. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, when Michael was telling me to wear a mask, he actually meant like put some more pink on, because it's one of his favorite colors. So I'm going to go ahead and put some pink right here in the corners, guys. We're going to take a really bright pink, because the brighter the pink, the more Michael loves it. So let's go ahead and take this and pop that right here in the corner. In the crease, I guess you could say. And then I'm going to actually add a little bit of copper to this look. It's going to be a coppery pink, guys. And there we go. Now let's pop it over here on this corner. And we're coming along nicely. And I've popped around to like 4 different platforms, I think. Started on the Clock Shop, and it's acting up. And I'm like, by golly, I'm going to finish this live stream somehow. Okay. There we go. So now we have that pink there. I'm going to add just a very, very tad bit right here in the middle. Right in the middle. And that is all I'm going to add there, because we're going to be actually putting some copper in there. So here we go with some copper. You see that? This is like a red copper, actually. And then we'll pop that right here in this corner. And down in here. And then I'm actually going to pop some right here. This adds some dimension and some uniqueness that you wouldn't expect that to come from a pink. Like, oh, wow, look at that copper creeping through. I'm like, yeah, who would have thought of that other than me and Michael? He's been demanding it almost for like weeks now. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now that we've done that part, guys, I don't know that there's a whole lot more I'm actually going to do with this look. I just want to add that little bit of copper in there. I'm going to try to add a little bit more of the copper because I don't think you can see it very well. Okay. There we go. Now, I want to take a light gold shade. And we're going to pop that right down here. Bam! So now we have a gold and pink look, guys. No one expected that. No one. Not one person. I asked them all, and they done told me. They were not expecting that. So now, let's go ahead and blend this out. And wow, we are almost done. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes now because Michael's been asking about it again for a very long time. So let's go ahead. I'm using my new. Thank you. I don't know why somebody trying to get that comment up there. Wake, bake, and repeat. But, I don't know. It's not taking my little hand thing. We'll pin that message here. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. Michael said I should wear a mask. Now, let's go ahead and curl these lashes right here. I'm using my new eyelash curler, by the way, guys. Look at that. I just got this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And it has a giant comb on there. And I'm going to be honest, I did not think I was going to like that. And they sent it. I wouldn't have picked it out. And I was really disappointed. But I did see that it came off. You could take it off. So I'm like, okay, let's get it and then I'll take it off. But I'm not even going to lie. I've actually now grown to like it. It's still a little bit harder to see my lashes. But I'm getting so old it's hard to see anyway. You know what I mean? So I don't know that that makes that much of a difference. But they do help keep my lashes straight. So then when I curl them, they're not going in a bazillion different directions. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the mascara, guys. And then pop over to another platform. Because I was just doing this one for a few minutes because the clock shop is acting up. We're going to go in with Lancome Drama Hypnose for my mascara, guys. This one here gives me volume and length. And again, if you want to know where you can find these on my LTK, my Amazon, the clock shop. My makeup would be on all my affiliate sites, so you could take your pick which one you want to pick it from. Sometimes they're cheaper at one place than the other. And sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're all like the same price. Most of the stuff I use is pretty affordable. The mascara is a little bit more on the expensive side. I usually actually use e.l.f., but today, I don't know, I thought I'd change it up. The e.l.f. mascara is only $9. This one's going to be a little bit more than $9, guys. But for Lancome, it's actually not that expensive. I think it's only like 20, 22 maybe. Not like 30 or 40. Could be worse. Okay, here we go. Oh, my nose is itching. Now we got lashes for days. You see that? They are. They really are. But I don't care. I just have fun with it. Thank you. You too. And I already did my wake, bake, and repeat. I'll be doing that again after this. After this live, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I'm going to head over to the clock shop now. See if it's acting any better, guys. Where I can actually tag the makeup. Which I don't even have that much left. I got my what is it, Sandy? I've got my blush and my lips left. So, thank you for stopping by. Woo!